It does need a lot of work though, but we can be able to make some money off of it. We can decide to put 60,000 into it and then be able to make about maybe, I don't know, 30 grand. Everything solid here? Yeah. So two choices: do we wait and end up do the work ourselves and make like 30, 35, 40 grand, or do we just let it go to somebody else? All right, so we're in the process of getting this house, and now we're checking in to see how much work needed to be done on it. So come with me. Hello. He came with me so you wanna show me? I haven't even been inside. Solid here? It's pretty hot out here. Aside the videos, we need pictures, So the pictures are probably the first things first. At least for the 15th, right? Yeah.
Probably it's not ready till the 15th.
It's not ready till the 15th, okay. I will let them know about that. When you told me, I was gonna let them know, but tell them, and once they let me know how they want to go about it, I'll let you guys know so we can put it all together. Okay? And then be able to get it going. It is a lot of stuff. You're gonna get movers?
We have a lot of stuff.
We haven't decided yet.
Oh, okay. That's good. Two-bedroom or one-bedroom? One-bedroom? Yeah. And your grandson is just going to be by himself?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh, he's going to get married. Okay. Well, that's good. You guys are going to have a great-grandson? A great-grandson or a great-granddaughter?
No, not anytime soon.
No.
We're raising ourselves.
Don't feel bad. I got a little place here from her back home.
Damn.
My hand and she thinks I'm going for biscuits.
Oh, yeah. All right, cool. Awesome. So we're going to step out. We should be leaving here very soon, but when we leave in, I'll let you know.
Okay.
Okay. Dogs are my favorite kind of people.
Oh, the dog. He got that for his ice cream.
Man, is this coffee mag or what?
No.
But you should go on something. I'll be in touch. Okay? Let me step outside for a little bit.
All right.
If I'm leaving, I'll let you know.
All right, thank you.
All right, so we just went in and take a look at the property. Obviously it does need some repair work. We might end up, flipping this to another investor. And so that's what we're here for, to be able to check the numbers and make sure everything is good to go. It does need a lot of work though. We can be able to make some money off of it. So we're getting this one for $92,500, and it is worth about $190,000 to $200,000. And so at the end of the day, we can decide to put 60,000 into it and then be able to make about maybe, I don't know, 30 grand. Or we could, flip it to somebody else who will be able to do the work, and we could make maybe about 15 grand, which is not bad, and then move on to the next project. So that's what we are at. Take a look around. How do you know Nick?
He just called me one day. I don't really know him. I never met him.
Yeah.
But he just called me out of the blue because he. you work with them now?
Yeah.
What capacity?
So basically, when we get deals, and we partner together on those deals together. So the ones that maybe we are not going to flip, we do have a lot of flips, from time to time. But sometimes some of the deals we just rather get, if we have so many projects on our hand, we just let it go to another investor who will be able
Okay.
to.
I fixed up, right? So
So you could, I mean, depending on how you do it, you could get close to 200K for it.
There's one that is pending right now, and there's two that sold in the past couple months. 1,700 square feet. They got like 190, 195.
yeah, this is only 14
This
now,
is
right?
14, and I think they're counting that
Loft area.
that loft area on top of that. So if you speculate a little bit and do the price per square foot, I think 180 is your comfortable price, right?
Yeah,
Now,
yeah.
if you want to push it and put the 60K in it, that's a risk you're gonna take. But if you
Exactly,
really want to
exactly.
flip as an investor, I know.
Okay, yeah. I see what you mean. So it just depends on how much you're trying to shoot it for and how much money you're trying to put inside.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
But he was talking about full blown. I know he could get that number to maybe 15 to 20% less. And they will do it pretty quick and that kind of stuff. But
Right.
obviously it varies from person to person.
Yeah.
That kind of stuff. So I totally understand what you're saying.
100%.
If I was in your shoes, I'll be looking at the numbers the same way. But we want to make sure it's done in such a way that there's room there for the other person, because we also do the same thing. Actually, we got a closing today on one property that took like maybe 5 months. 5 months. In the markets. The first time we got a buyer for it, but obviously we weren't ready on our end, when we flip it, so we ended up losing like 20 grand on it because they were offering 20 grand more, but,
We
sometimes
had
you
one
just-
that we got hit, man, and lost a little bit of money as
Yeah.
well last year with COVID starting.
Yeah.
It was a high end down in High Grove, down in like Wilcrest and Westheimer area down there.
Okay.
We bought it for 300. ARV was, the appraisers were coming back at 560 and 570, and we
wow.
had it out at 520, 530, and then we still had a problem getting the right buyer. We had somebody in there, backed out, and then we tried to see how much we can get it to like rent it out.
Yeah.
It just wasn't worth it. We ended up taking a small L on it. It wasn't that much, luckily. We ended up losing about 10K after everything, but sometimes you just gotta get it going.
So you didn't make any money out of it?
Yeah, exactly. We lost some money, but I was like, man, the time that I'm wasting over here, holding it,
No.
I already have another property pending. They actually closed 2 days difference, and whatever money I made on that, it averaged this, and I was like, okay, that's in the have this house on the contract.
Yeah. And we do flip a lot of them, and then some we partner with Nate and
Okay.
get it sold if our hands are full. So yeah.
And how much was the asking price on this one?
You mean? I will say discuss those details with Nate. I don't want to come in between because you came through him.
Right.
Yeah. So whatever he's saying, basically that's what it is.
On the price? Yeah, obviously whatever he's saying is not gonna work, so that's why I was just trying to make sure
Oh God.
if we can actually have a deal or not. I just wanted to see if it closed. I don't want to go ahead and.
Yeah, that's fine. At the end of the day, you came through him. I
I'm
want to
not.
respect that.
That's why I was asking you if you're with Nate. Like I just don't.
Okay, yeah.
I've seen you on Facebook, man. Actually, I commented on your Facebook page, and I put my email in there as well.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What's your name?
Ryan Ismail.
Ryan?
Yeah.
Okay.
Pretty sure you liked the message, but I just haven't received any emails from you, so I'm not sure if if you haven't added the thing yet, or
Got it.
we're interested, but it gotta be at the right price. We're definitely down to knock it down. Let me ask you, so they're not staying in the house, right? They leave?
No. Yeah. They are not. They're in the process of yeah.
And they're ready to close on the 16th, 17th? Or they need some more time?
So basically on the 15th. On the 15th, yeah, it's scheduled to close on the 15th.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was just trying to remember what exactly, because I think he said they might need a couple more days. I just want to make sure. One of our biggest things have been we don't want any lease backs anymore, because we've dealt with some that.
Me too. Yeah, it's not fun.
We dealt with some and it's crazy, you know what I mean? And at the end of the day, you end up being the bad person trying to kick the people out.
Yeah,
it's
no.
It's my house now, right? Yeah.
Left you in there.
Yeah, no. They've already signed a lease. They've already signed a lease for the 15th. The moving date is the 15th. So,
Okay.
And we've been in communication on that. So I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah.
Mike, what's your last name, Mike?
Mike, you can put Cobb like K-O-B-L-A.
It's a little bit bigger. It's longer than that. Right? I'm like that for sure. I just that's it. I'm sorry, man. I didn't know how to.
That's fine. That's fine.
I didn't know how to pronounce it. I just wanted to make sure that's the right person.
By the way, meet Eli. Eli's my guy here.
He's your
What's up, Eli?
photographer.
How's it going?
Well, sounds good, man. We'll be in touch then.
Okay.
All right,
man.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm Scotty, by the way.
Ryan.
Ryan,
Yeah.
nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, bro. Yeah.
So, hey, I was going to talk to you.
Yeah, so those guys are investors, so it means that instead of us, taking on the project and doing all the work, we could actually, sell it to another investor, and they can be able to do the work. Now, let me get to the numbers. We got it for 110 initially, and then we brought it down. We reduced the price to 92,500. The house is worth about 200,000 if we put in about let's say 50,000-60,000 into it. So now it means that if you're able to sell it to another investor, we could make at about, let's say 17,500, right? 17,500, and then come out, so we don't have to spend time doing all the work on it. So we leave in the meat on the bone for the other investor to be able to go ahead and make some money off of it. So two choices: do we wait and end up do the work ourselves and make like 30, 35, 40 grand, or do we just let it go to somebody else who will do the work and just make about somewhere between 17,500 to 15,000 ish. So that's kind of what we are now. By the end of the day, we'll make a decision, and then we'll be able to go ahead and go for one of those options. But I think at this point in time, we'll probably be better off just letting it go to another investor at the right price, so we can focus, because our hands are full with flips. So that's definitely what we're looking towards. So if you are looking to do any of these, I think the best way is to see your strengths and weaknesses. If you have a crew that can do a good job and can do it fast, and you are able to wait for like 2 months, 3 months, then fine, go ahead and make the big buck. But if you don't have enough time, and it's just easier to make a quick money, half of that or close to 40% of that, 30%, and just move on to the next project, definitely do it. So stay tuned. I'll let you know what we end up doing, what option we end up going for, and hopefully that helps you in getting your next deal.